Welcome to Sacred Quest with Bodhi. Today, I want to be talking about the desire to be seen and part of the community, the need to belong, and how this can show up in wanting to get followers on social media. And I know it myself. Social media is something that I completely avoided for almost all of my life. And for the last 2 years, I've come to understand that the world really connects on social media. So you really want to be part of it, I guess. And a lot of the kind of doom scrolling is wanting to join in and take part. But I think we know that that's not so healthy. So maybe we come on social media and we start sharing things and nobody's following you, nobody's liking anything you do, and you start looking at everybody else and comparing, and then you start trying to figure out the algorithm and write cool things, and basically you've lost contact with who you are and why you're doing what you're doing in the first place, and now you're just trying to catch the rabbit like one of those racing dogs. So yeah, that doesn't feel nice. So rather than having to spend 3 years just chasing that, we can maybe meet what's going on in us right now and understand clearly how we can be there for ourselves and how we can touch in with what it is we truly need and what we truly want to express to the world. Because most likely we're not getting followers, we're not connecting with anybody because we've completely lost touch with what it is our gift is, what it is our vocation is. And I'm very much doing this for myself. I need this too. So first we're just gonna maybe put the hand on the heart and close our eyes. Just check in with your breath. We're just getting present here in the body. The mind doesn't have to be still, doesn't have to be any other way. We're just being mindful of the way things are already. It helps if you can listen to your breath through the nostrils. Maybe for you it works to feel the breath coming through the throat. Let's see if we can feel the body anywhere. For me, my legs, I can feel the energy in the legs. Maybe you can feel your shoulders. Maybe you can loosen the shoulders a little bit. Just noticing if we're a little bit more present here. And I invite you to put the hand on the heart so we can just connect with our heart. Just breathing from that space. Just opening up. Is there anything that you're appreciative of? This helps us bring in a little bit of love and why we're here in the first place. I often like to think about my cat or any of the cats that I've ever had. That can open up the heart a bit. Just breathing from the heart space, connecting to that space. Even if there's just a tiniest little spark of love or appreciation for anything, just touching in on that. Okay, last few breaths, just centering. Okay, here we are, present. So, what I suggest we do to start is with a pen and paper, and you can pause if you don't already. And regarding your current social media situation, we're just gonna listen and feel in what is coming up for us about this. What do we think and how do we feel about this? And you can just be completely blunt and straight, whatever wants to come up. So for me, it's just coming up. I have no followers. How am I gonna launch my app? I don't know if I can do it. I don't even know if this is the right thing to spend my time on. So you can just pause if you're still needing to feel in and write out yours, just exactly what you're feeling at the moment with regards to what's going on. And if you got it, I invite you just to feel it out. What does it feel like? For me, I have no followers and I've been posting stuff and putting in effort. What does it feel like? Frustrated. So I'm going to write down frustrated. I hate it. So for you, just write down whatever feelings come up with this. Not trying to hold them back, not trying to get them away or get rid of them or fix it. Just feeling what's there. For me, I feel lost, helpless and hopeless. And sad. So let's just spend some time with those feelings at the moment. If you want, you can pause. You can feel in where in the body do I feel these things? What is it like if I just am here with these feelings that I don't want to have? Like, really, it doesn't feel nice. What is it like just feel them completely? Not have to change them at all. Close your eyes if it helps. For me, the frustration feels like it's kind of pulling the energy out of me and sucking me down like I'm in quicksand. And the feeling of I hate it puts tension in my jaw. And lost and helpless, hopeless. I feel sad. I feel like, what's the point? Wow, I feel like a defeat. You know, but I also feel, wow, kind of like, feel like I'm being there for myself. Like if I was sitting with a friend and they were telling me about how they feel, and I was just there for them, just being kind and just listening to them and being there for them. So that already kind of brings me a bit of relief, just having felt it in the first place. I still have no solutions, but I feel some relief. Wow. So maybe with a little bit of extra lightness, maybe I can put the hand on heart and I can just inquire, what is going on at a deeper level with these feelings, with these beliefs? What am I believing beneath these? And already it just pops up for me. Maybe you have to kind of feel like you have to dig a bit, or maybe it's just the most simple and obvious thing that pops through your head. And for me, it comes through that I believe that I have to have followers to make money. And I need money to have freedom. And is that true? Can I just question those for a second? Can I absolutely know ultimately that is true? I think it's true, but like really, I don't know. So no, I don't know it's true. Okay. Nothing more to know about that. I don't have to get rid of it. I can see that that's something I'm believing, and I'm not so sure if it's true. I'm not so sure if it requires me to kind of like, whip myself over the back over for it not being true. So maybe is there something deeper than that? Can you notice anything that you're believing? Seeing if it's true or not. Seeing if there's anything deeper underneath there. For me, I can feel that I am a bit lonely. And if I make this app, people will like me. Wow. I'm lonely. What does it feel like to be lonely? Maybe you can identify something underneath your belief that is something you need. What is there at a deep level underneath this? What is it with the social media and followers that you actually really need? Something just really simple. For me, it's I'm lonely and I would like people to like me. And why do I want them to like me? So we can be friends. And the silence, I can hear it a little bit because I don't think I'm valuable at all. Maybe I can write that down, or maybe what you want to ask for yourself is, what is this saying about myself, about who I am? This is really getting to the core beliefs underneath everything. What does this say about who I am? What am I believing about my essential true nature? And if you find it, you can write it down. Mine would be, I'm not worthy of friends just as I am. And there's no reason to kind of get rid of this or change it or anything. I've just been aware of it. Oh, there's this belief about myself that I'm not worthy of friends just as I am. And right now, could I not try beat myself over the head or whip myself even more for believing this, like as if I'm wrong or I need to now believe something else? But can I just be there for myself? Can I just love somebody who believes that they're not worthy of having friends? And if you've identified something a belief, something about the core of who you are. I invite you now in this moment just to close your eyes. Once again, put the hands on heart. Just breathe in deeply. And can you just offer yourself some love and some understanding for just how you are right now? With all your confusions and all the things you believe, whether right or wrong, and all of the beautiful things about you and all of the not so good things about you. Can you just let them be there and just be there for yourself in this moment? So for me, I can feel that there's something I need to give myself. And that is just a recognition that I will be there for myself and I will be a friend to myself whether I have followers or not. That I will continue on doing what I'm passionate about, no matter how many followers I've got. So maybe is there anything that you can give to yourself in this moment? Something that you need, a way to nurture yourself. Maybe you can write it down now. So mine is, I'll be there for you no matter how many followers you have. Wow, that feels really amazing. I love that. I will be there for myself no matter how many followers I have. Cool. Now I can just feel just being aware in the body and the emotions. What does it feel like now? Can I feel any difference from at the beginning? Yeah, I'm not as afraid anymore of kind of failing, or I'm not so frustrated. I feel like, I think I could carry on making content even if I don't have any followers, because I'll be there for myself. I'll take care of myself. So I invite you just to take a moment and just feel in. What's the difference now? Can you notice anything different in your body, in your emotions? Is your mind a little bit more quiet? Maybe you want to take a few deep breaths as we're coming to the end of this little shadow work journey. Oh, I'm looking at the time. That was 18 minutes long. Sure. Sorry, didn't mean to make it go on for so long. I hope that was okay for you. Take care of yourself. Give yourself some love. You're doing really well. And I wish you all the best. Lots of love. Bye now.